Hey there. So I baked a chicken yesterday in the crock pot. So we had that for dinner. That was good. We had some baked potato and a vegetable. So now I took the chicken, cut it up. I had stuff. But I was thinking that I wanted to tell you that I have some fun kitchen gadgets, and I bought Pampered Chef stuff over the years. I love this little egg slicer. It's been really helpful because I use them on salads. So the rest of these eggs, I'm gonna make some salads later. I'm gonna put some boiled eggs on those. I'll use my egg slicer for that. But in the meantime, I had my eggs and my chicken. So that's all here. So I haven't put my spices in there yet, but I have some mayo and a little Dijon mustard that I'm gonna add to it, a few spices. So stick with me, you'll see how that goes together. So right now I'm in my lazy season. So you guys are coming back home from college. So I want to have stuff here that you guys can eat, some home cooking. I don't want to be eating out a lot because that means figuring out what you want to eat, go out to get it, that whole kind of stuff. We're not doing that. Spices here. Never too young to look at your salt intake. So Mrs. Dash, good option. Little black pepper, garlic, onion powder. A lot of garlic, so empty. Onion powder. And I'll taste this at some point just to make sure it's good. I'm so glad you guys are home. I always tell your father, thank you for my babies. And I'm trying to get better because I'm like, you know, you're his sons too. You're his kids too. I should share. So now I say thank you for our babies. So he appreciates it. So 1 spoon to mix, 1 to taste. So this was squeeze the mustard into the trash can just so I make sure I don't get a bunch of water in there. So mustard, sometimes when it sits, sometimes the vinegar and the mustard can separate, so you get a little water on the top. So just a couple squeezes of Dijon mustard. Now to stir. Probably should have done this in a different bowl and then put it in here, but we'll see. Okay. So I seasoned the chicken really well when I put it in the crock pot, so it's got flavor there. So there's a little, hear that kind of squish sound? So that's what it's looking like now. So now we need our tester spoon. A little bit. Taste the seasonings. That's good. 3 spices, plus a little extra to manage your salt. But I think we're good. So I'm gonna clean up this. So I like making the chicken salad a little bit in advance, so that way it has time to sit in the fridge and it can kind of set up. That perfect seasoning blend is gonna taste really great, so you guys can have this later. Have it on crackers, put it on bread, whatever, or put it on salad. It's good too. What we got today? Ho ho! Hey hey! What salad have we got today? We have iceberg lettuce, and some baby spring mix. Cherry tomatoes, cucumbers. And I like to buy them like this because when you buy one big one, once you cut it, that's opening that up to the air. It's better just to cut them this way, I find. Then that way also too, I keep the same consistency with the size. And this reminds me too, maybe I can talk your father into making some of that summer salad. Tomatoes, cucumber, and onion. So I have some red onions over here. Yeah. Whatever your father does to them, I don't know. It's just very good. So I'll ask him to make some of that for me. But we're putting together the salad now. Okay, I also don't want to forget to say something about kitchen safety. Maybe you guys remember your dad showing you this trick, but put a wet paper towel underneath your cutting board. Actually, this one's getting a little dry. A wet towel underneath your cutting board to stabilize it. So once it's on a flat surface, then it doesn't move around. So when you cut your stuff, if you have anything that has like a water base, like some of this lettuce might produce a little bit of water. So actually I'm gonna clean this off, but yeah, the water can spill and get under the cutting board, so you don't want that sliding around. So safety in the kitchen. Yes, progress. See my apron. These are kind of bitter to me, the white parts, so I take those out. It just messes with the lovely flavor of the salad for me. There we go. All right. I'm just gonna enjoy those fresh flavors. Yes, yes, yes. I do actually feel better when I eat more salads, because your body needs to process all that good stuff. Okay, so that's half a head of lettuce. So that spring mix seems to be lighter, so I'll just toss that so it doesn't. Then I'm gonna cut this other side, and then I'm gonna make individual salads for myself. So today's Saturday, but I'll work through the week, and and it'll be good to have a ready-made salad or two. And then I like to put a few different things in there that you guys don't usually like to eat, so that's the other thing. And yes, I will go back and pull out those little white parts that I don't like. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, looks like I have enough for like 2 salads. That's good. So 2 salads for work lunches, house salad. So the iceberg lettuce is on the bottom, and the baby spring mix is on the top because it's lighter and just more fragile. Yeah, a balanced medley of tender baby lettuces and baby greens. A few cucumbers, then I'll put some there. I'll put some in my other salads. Then I'm gonna rinse my cherry tomatoes. And then let them drain in the sink until I'm ready for them. Oh my God, if your father saw me using this tiny little knife, he would cringe. So let me find a different knife. Knife safety, if you're gonna walk away from where you are with the knife, stay sharp, so that way if you turn around and somebody's behind you, you're telling them that you're walking with something sharp. So, but this one I'm just gonna put over by the sink. Then I'm gonna use this joint, this one. So I cut off that. Okay, one had a kind of a weird end. I cut that off. I'll just small cubes for these. And for the other salad over there. One day I want a gourmet kitchen to cook in with an island in the center. I love those. Okay. Cut off the ends of these. And if you're feeling good about it, I was just thinking I can get a lot of green vegetables in there together, that I could slice some of these cucumbers and put them in with the green tomatoes. And then I'll have a unique little vegetable snack later. So if I find that we don't eat this salad mix soon enough, I'll just put them in smaller containers like this, and I'll take them as my work lunch stuff. All right, one more. Oh, Donnie's coming home tonight, so he might eat too. So I'm gonna braid his hair. Oh, that's another thing. Do you guys remember when I would spend an entire Saturday and I would just be doing everybody's hair? Boy, I love you guys, but y'all have a lot of hair. I did your father's locks. Jamie, I did your locks. I washed and re-braided Tommy's hair. We did his braids. Your girl was tired, but I would do that for y'all again in a heartbeat. We did that for years. Always gotta take care of yourself, because you're worth it. Not just because you're my babies, but because you're worth it. So always make sure you take time to take care of yourself. That's important. And hopefully that's a lesson that you guys learn from your father and I, that taking that time is important to take care of yourself. And I have to be honest that I don't always do that. It is a lifelong journey in self-care. So let it be said, I'm not perfect at it. I have to work at it. I'm gonna add a little more seasoning since I just put those raw cucumbers in. Sometimes I think when these sit, they absorb the flavor, and I like the flavor even better, so. Not mad about that. But then that also reminds me that, hey, I have food in there that's going bad, so I better eat it. So instead of trying to eat those sweets that maybe my body is telling me, oh, you want that more than the other stuff. No, or don't. Because this is the stuff. These vegetables are the things that are going to really give me nutrients and give my body energy. They're going to keep my mood in a better state. They're going to keep my body balanced. I'm a woman of a certain age, and I take medication for different things. So, but I take vitamins too, and vitamin D. So, yeah, I want to help my body help me, because I'm trying to be around a long time, because you're going to give me grandbabies. I love the grandbaby that I have, but I'm going to wait for my sons to give me some grandbabies too, if that's what you so choose. I'm not pressured. No pressure, no pressure. If you don't mind giving me grandbabies, that would be fine too. But there's really no pressure. There's really no pressure. So the cherry tomatoes, that's more my thing. So I'm not going to put those in the family salad. I'm just going to slice them and then put them in my little thing. But look at the color. It's a pretty salad already, and I'm not even like really into it yet. I got more stuff to add. Yes. Okay, so this morning at breakfast we were talking about your father's theme song. Rick Ross's "Every day I'm hustling, hustling, hustling. Every day I'm hustling, hustling, hustling." Because that's what your father does. He gets up at 3:30, 4 o'clock every morning. He goes to work. He takes care of us. Yeah, that's just what he does. But I know you guys are hustling at school. I know your sister's hustling with her job and taking care of your nephew. I see y'all. I see your hard work. I see you. Okay? So that's why I love on you extra hard. I send you care packages. Y'all, I have to admit, I feel like I've been slipping on the care packages lately. I just feel like I'm off my care package game. I'm not sure what's happening there. It's something that I'm working on. Okay, so that's enough tomatoes for right now. So back to those eggs. I'm gonna put a few of those in here. I know you guys don't like the yolks, so I'm gonna just save the yolks for my salads, but I'm gonna put the egg whites in the main salad. But it's looking good. So I found these bacon bits in the refrigerator that your father must have brought home from something, so I'm gonna add those too. But our salad's looking pretty good. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some of that bacon that I made this morning. So can't forget our craisins. That's something your grandmother got us doing. She put those in salads for me one time, and I was like, oh, wow, that was a burst of sweet, sour, whatever. Just a nice little juxtaposition of flavors. Here, some of this salad. So I'm trying to be a little creative with this one. I'm being more sloppy than anything, but whatever. Okay. So I got my trash can over here, so I can put my shells right away in the trash. I can't wait till my first time to go to your homes and have dinner. Your sister made us a lovely pot roast, and let's see, it was pot roast, and then we had this soup, which was really good. And Your nephew had pizza. I don't know what it was, but yeah. But when you guys just, you know, have your own spaces, it's just going to be so interesting just to see your personality come through with that. I can't wait for that. I am just excited about that. Sometimes when I peel these eggs, I think I'm gonna make deviled eggs one day, and then I never do, because then I think, ooh, that's a lot. I'll eat them, but I can't see them make it, but all good. Okay. Okay, let me just be honest. There are gonna be eggshells on this thing. It's not gonna be pretty. Okay, whatever. So those lovely little slices. Boom. Boom. Okay, so these are whites. I'm gonna save those because I know you guys like those. So I'll just put those other ones over here. I'll pop that little part of the yolk out. Then I'll just do a light chop on these. Add these to the salad. I love for you guys to have options when you come home. Now, I just did something with that knife that's not safe. I should have turned it this way, so if I picked up something, I wouldn't run the risk of slicing my finger. So keep that in mind. I got eggshells all up in this thing. Lord have mercy. Okay. All right. Ooh, this right here is probably why my cholesterol is high, because I love eggs. I'm not ashamed. I'm not sure. I'm not saying that because I'm ashamed. I'm just saying I like eggs and my cholesterol is high, because that's what the doctor said. Anyway. Okay. So it's going to be a lot of eggs here. I'll just take those yolks out. That's what I said I was going to do. Boom. Lovely. Lovely. So we're going to work it out. Okay. And I made a lot of eggs. Lord have mercy. What was I thinking? I put the whole carton in there. Okay, now I got all these eggs. Okay, so that gives me, see, and now I have no reason not to make deviled eggs, because I have eggs here. If I actually make deviled eggs, I'm gonna show you how I do it, okay? I might just sweet talk your father into doing it. You might do it for me. I don't know. We'll see. It is interesting being married to a chef. Yes, yes, yes. Because he will help you raise wonderful children that have palates that are out of this world. And Lord knows I feel bad for y'all going to school. I'm thinking, Lord, these babies are probably starving. But then that gives me a chance to, when you come home, I can cook and it's all good. So it's lovely. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see all this stuff, because you just see me, but I see all this stuff and I'm starting to make me itch. Oh, your father told me no more kitchen twerking, so I'm trying to find it. Your father got me to like onions, and that I thought I would never ever see, because I was like, ooh, onions, honey. Satan, that's what it felt like. But now I have a new affinity for onions, so. So just keep those little things on hand that you like to go in your salads. So as you can see, it is almost gone. So I'm going to try to have sunflower seed dust or something in here, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to sift through that. Make sure I don't put that in my so it should keep out all that extra stuff and just the seeds. Yep. walnuts in my salad sometimes, or pistachios. Yeah, different little things. That's good. Those are good vitamins too. Nuts. So Donnie, I know you like those store-bought salads where they have the little protein and then whatever little side something and then the lettuce. So that's cool to do, but it can get pricey. So this way you can make your own salads the way you like them with things that you like. So like with this, I could put some of the chicken with it. I won't do it now, but I'll probably put some in a smaller container with the chicken. Then that way lunch stuff is ready. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to scurry around Sunday night thinking, okay, what am I gonna eat? So these are good amounts, good sized containers for adding some protein. Now, Jamie, you're an athlete, so you probably need twice this. But Donnie, you're a solid guy, so you probably need more than that too. But for me, this works. Do you guys remember teaching your grandfather, or Donnie, do you remember teaching your grandfather to use chopsticks when you were about 5? When we went to the sushi place. So this meat is some of the meat that I took out of the bottom of the Crockpot chicken, so I can see some of those little oils. So this is really good. Those little things are good when you heat it up the next day, and then you add it to the salad so it's a little warm. It's nice. All right. I think that's a good amount of chicken. So just thinking ahead, planning for some of these things, you know. It's just a way to keep your stress down and maximize your money. So now you know how I do what I do for you and for me. So some of my slow self-care. It's a new idea I came up with, slow self-care. So some of the things I try to do. So lunch 1. I need to put this on the list. More sunflower seeds. Lunch 2. Because I like to take dressings, and sometimes I don't always have those little containers, like more of these to put those in. I'll put them in a sandwich bag. So I've also been adding ginger to my salads too. So I'll probably ginger in the corner of each salad bowl because I just like that. So I mix it up. I don't know, I just like the flavor of it. But ginger's supposed to be good for you too. So that's the other reason I use it too. But so this poppy seed dressing, so it is basically done. So I'll take a little sandwich bag, roll it inside out so that I can get the container in there. And what I'm trying to do is get to one corner so that I get all the dressing there. So it is slowly emptying into the container, or into the bag. So don't forget your self-care. So this is a little bit of self-care. So I'll see you the next time.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe. We'd love to have you. Until the next time.